Guys, welcome to another video. I'm going to have multiple different penny stocks that have some very big catalysts coming out very soon. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and we're just going to jump right into these plays. Make sure you watch this entire video because near the end I'll be showing you a 43-cent $1 million market cap penny stock that just partnered with a $170 billion company just a few days ago. Just a day or two before that, they announced new orders for US wireless carriers valued at more than $4.5 million. So they actually came out and said they expect Q3 financials to represent their best sales quarter in the company history. A very big catalyst as they just secured this partnership with Verizon, a $200 billion company. So you definitely have to check this one out. I have ticker INNI, Innovaro Inc. that is up 40% today with zero news. Hasn't even posted any news in a very long time. So I'm going to tell you exactly why this pink current shell company. So a shell company is a company with no operations that is actually looking to have a merger or combine with another company through a reverse merger or anything like that. And that's exactly what is happening with INNI, or at least that's what it looks like. As you can see, the authorized shares are sitting at 2 billion. And outstanding share counts are as well. So for one, this is a good setup considering they cannot dilute any shares based off that alone. And something else that is very interesting, and the reason why this one is going crazy, exploding up 40%, is because they came out and updated their restricted share counts. Obviously, the restricted share count are shares that are held by insiders or majority stakeholders that are not available to the open market. So this means their entire outstanding share count is currently locked up, leaving the float at only 16 million shares. So with volume, this one can have a very nice move. So considering they just locked up all the shares, could we be having some merger or change of control with this shell company, Innovaro Inc? It's very possible. That's exactly what it looks like. So this one should be on high watch. Now, they haven't had any news or updates in a very long time. I think the last filing was their latest financial report. And in this, it's a shell company, so this is pretty obvious, but they say the company plans to acquire an operating company through a reverse merger. So that is definitely what could be going on, and we could see some updates. Now, one big concern with this company is as of the end of the first quarter, just a few months ago, the total outstanding share count, the common stock, the shares available for trading was sitting at 23 million shares, and this has went all the way up to 2 billion shares. So obviously that's a huge negative, but dilution is not a concern as these are completely maxed out now. So this is one that is on high watch and worth watching, that could be having a very big catalyst through a business combination or a merger. So we could hear some new PRs from Innovaro Inc. So next stock we want to look at is Amesite Inc, ticker AMST, trading at $2.50, and looking at the chart, could be potentially bottomed out as long as it does hold this 250 support level. One thing is that it does lack volume, so that is something it needs, but they did have some massive updates, and they do have around 1 year left of cash based on a very small $300,000 monthly cash burn rate. At least that's what they forecast for the next year or so. So looking at their balance sheet, they do have $3 million cash on hand. Also, this one does only have less than 2 million shares at float, so that is looking good, sitting at a $6 million market cap. One very nice thing about this company is they have not diluted any shares in well over a year. You can see this was the end of the third quarter in 2023. You can see they had 2.5 million shares of common stock issued. Looking at the latest financials, you can see there were 2.5 million shares of the common stock issued and outstanding as of May 10th, 2024. So 1 year later, have not diluted any shares, have a very small 1.7 million share float. Balance sheet is looking good with only $200,000 in total liabilities compared to $4 million in total assets. Just had a very nice PR come out today saying they have a dramatic increase in Nurse Magic, which is an app they created specifically for nurses to make them more efficient and save them time. Nurse Magic, their first app that just went public just over a month ago, already represents all 50 states and 6 different nations. So Amesite is a leading artificial intelligence software company that does have different apps with a lot of big catalysts we have to talk about. So they just launched this app just on June 5th and already has a presence across all 50 states and 6 nations, like I said, within only 8 weeks from its initial public launch. 830% user growth month on month from June to July 2024 since exiting its beta and launching its availability to the public. And keep in mind, this is going to be a very nice revenue enhancing capability with this app. And something to realize is just in the last month, they just came out with a shareholder letter update just a few days ago, and they said Amesite and their social media platforms have basically went from 0 to 18,000 followers, or have gained 18,000 followers just in the last month alone. It looks like they do have paid influencers to help market their products. Some of these have 1.3 million followers and much more, it looks like. So this is very big. Like I said, do have another app to go public very soon. This one is looking very good, does have some potential, just needs more eyes and volume. According to this, $0 in debt, $3 million cash on hand, and 10.5 months of cash burn, assuming no revenue is coming in. So a very conservative approach. Keep in mind, these apps can generate a lot of revenue as they are growing very fast and just launched just over 1 month ago. So it looks like they'll be burning under $300,000 each month. So dilution does not look to be a concern. So this is one that is having a lot of catalysts and will have more updates soon, considering they do have their new app that they will roll out and have more information on Nurse Magic. So AMST is one that does have a lot of potential if we do get some more eyes on it, and does look good with their fundamentals. Do not have to worry about dilution. Next talk is Siyata Mobile, trading at 44 cents. SYTA, which has had massive catalysts and updates coming out pretty much every single week or multiple times each week. So Siyata Mobile is a leading global developer and provider of cellular communication systems for enterprise customers, specializing in connecting vehicle products for professional fleets. So they have developed the world's first 3G connected vehicle device. So Siyata has been a pioneer in the industry, launching the world's first 4G all-in-one fleet communications device in 2017. So just 3 days ago, VERIZON, a $170 billion company, launches Siyata SD7 as part of its stocked handset portfolio. So in collaboration, VERIZON, in collaboration with Siyata Mobile, is proud to announce the launch of Siyata SD7, a purpose-built, mission-critical push-to-talk device designed to help revolutionize communication for first responders and enterprise clients across the US. So a very big partnership, and something you have to realize, they just said this one day before that they announced a new order for the SD7 handsets and VK7 vehicle kits, and then just 3 days before that PR, they announced a $1.2 million order from a leading international EMS customer. And just 4 days before that, now they're putting out around 10 plus PRs each month, it looks like, they announced a $4.5 million order. And keep in mind, their market cap is sitting at $1 million. So just secured this, almost $5 million order just basically not even, or just around 10 days ago. Partnership with VERIZON plus 2 other orders and contracts. I said in the intro of this video, they expect Q3 2024 to represent the best sales quarter in company history. So that's a very big catalyst to see how all these contracts, especially this deal of VERIZON, does start to show on their financials. Now, one concern is they are losing money each quarter. They're not profitable. Revenue has been growing quarter over quarter. Looks like they did $8 million for 2023, up, almost $2 million from the previous year. Lost $10 million, or lost $13 million last year. And one concern here is they may have to raise capital as they are losing money, but they do have these very big contracts and could show on their revenues. Just have to make sure they do have cash, and they will probably, I think they had an offering come out and just recently completed that. Just 1 month ago, they did close a $6 million offering, so they should have some cash at least for now. According to WeBull, the float is sitting around 4 million shares. We will see the update on this when their financials do come out. So record financials do look to be a thing here. You know, one concern is they are losing money, do need capital, so that, you know, we could see some more dilution, but that's just a concern with all of these penny stocks. But one to watch, as they have had these massive contracts and PRs released every few days, it looks like. So SYTA still with all those contracts and record sales that are coming out. So keep this one on watch, guys. That's all I have for the video. Let me know in the comments what you think about these plays, any other plays you're watching. Should have another video out tomorrow, and hope you guys do make some money out there, and I will see you on the next video.